What is up, outdoor people? Good morning, says the turkeys. It is a hot, blazing hot summer morning. I apologize, I have not given you very many videos lately. No updates. I'm extremely busy with work. As some of y'all know, I do HVAC work, and it's been roughly 100 degrees outside for almost 5 days now. And then leading up to that, it's just very, 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 very busy right now. Anyway, gonna give y'all an update, let y'all see what's going on with the animals, with the gardens, and we'll go from there. So you guys, you can see our greens are starting to seed out. They're coming to pods. That's a spinach mustard green cross, and our tomatoes are in there, I promise. Let me open this gate and go in there for y'all. But let you see how everything's doing. So we have better boys growing up the trellis here, or cattle panels. The greens are taking over, but I'm not worried about it. Just a little pro tip, I've dug them away from the base of these plants, but seems to me, letting the greens grow up like this, the bugs doing organically, the bugs will eat the greens and not our plants. Plus, it's a weed barrier. So, not a whole lot to see, but there are tomatoes in there. Let you kind of get an idea of what it looks like. We'll come down this side. This side's got Romas. See the little Roma tomatoes on here? Plenty of them, turning green. Almost looks like a jungle over here. We've had an exceptionally good yield for our garden so far this year. I've got to do some weed eating, not weeding. I did some weeding around the bases of the plants last week and some trimming up to keep these plants healthy. Marigolds, cucumbers starting to come on. Hopefully it'll grow up the trellis. There's another cucumber. Look at these tomatoes. Oh boy, I'm ready. I am ready to eat some tomatoes. Oh, we got a wild one here. Our cat. Look. What are you doing over there, May? Anyway, here's our tomato plants. Give you an idea what it looks like. There's a good cucumber plant growing up. I know it looks like a jungle, but if you learn to get over weeds, they're meant to be here, okay? They're natural. A lot of times what we think are weeds aren't actually weeds either. I know there's nut grass, it doesn't bother me. There's a nasturtium right there. Nasturtiums help keep bugs away. Big old bushy plant here, tomato plant. Loaded with tomatoes. Hopefully we'll get some red ones before long. But like I said, I don't worry with the grass. Look at this deal. Ain't this something? Their stuff's 3.5, 4 foot tall. Some more marigolds. We hadn't really had a bug problem except on potatoes, as they were ready to pull anyway. We had potato bugs. So our squash, it's about done. That'll be the next thing I pull up and replant this row with something else. But as it gets hot, the squash ain't gonna like it. Look at those pretty flowers. A little bit of squash left on here. This row is squash. There's one. This row over here is zucchini. You can see it. But anyway, like I said, that'll be the next thing to get harvested. That one's running a little behind, that squash plant. But all right, so what have we done over here? Remember I told you a couple videos back, we had red potatoes over here. Down there that haven't been pulled yet are Yukon Golds. So we replanted this first row with a good bit of okra. My daughter wanted to try it this year. I've done it in the past, but not in a couple of years. We got basil in between to help deter bugs, and this last little bit is some sweet potatoes. Now this entire row here is sweet potatoes. We pulled up regular potatoes, red potatoes, put down sweet potatoes. Do y'all mind? Guess not. They're happy this morning. Then last night we finished pulling the rest of the red potatoes. I planted some more basil and planted the rest of these sweet potatoes here. Now, as I said, Yukon Gold's here. I don't know, probably get some pepper plants and plant them there. My pepper plants, I'll show you in a minute, they're just not doing so hot. I can't get them to kick on up and grow high. But anyway, those are Yukon Golds. Trying to see if I could see a potato bug on these, but they don't seem to be on them. But I took, there's one. There's a potato bug. Right there. There you go. So they're eating up these, that's fine. They're gonna be gone. It is 100 degrees during the day right now. I really have to get these potatoes up. So they might turn into popcorn the way as hot as it is. Potato corn. Might start exploding. There's Brownie. I don't even remember what we named that duck. But it's what, sorry, son. Lock up the gate so the chickens don't get in here and ruin all our hard work. Let's walk over here, see what's going on. Give you a little peek into the barn here for a second. Right now it is pertinent that you water most of the time twice a day. These animals are going through water. So these were the first crop of chicks we got this year. These little red Rangers. There's Grandpa. And then one of our hens left from last year. But those are all this year. They should start laying before long. Notice the meat chickens are gone. Y'all saw the video on processing those. These are, that chick, the black one, is one we hatched out ourselves in the incubator. And there's our turkey poults we pulled from Mama, because they just don't do a very good job of keeping them alive. But that dude right there almost looks dead, but he's alive. There's a little banty rooster. But anyway, there's the turkey poults. I keep them pinned up. These smaller chicks, those are, those golden ones are Buff Orpingtons, pullets. But it's hot. We got rid of the meat chickens, got them out of the barn. Look at this, sunflowers. We didn't plant ourselves. They came up, well, we did last year. Those are just seeds that have fallen off and came up again by themselves. These are green beans. These are the best looking green beans we ever had. And it is bright out here. But you can see we're starting to get beans on them. By this weekend, first of next week, we'll be covered up in green beans and be canning green beans quite a bit. So it's awesome. The Lord is good to us. He is giving us an abundance of yield this year. Let's go in the barn here. Nothing in the brooders no more. Nothing at all. Here's our plants, what's left over from what we started from seed. These are pepper plants, but they just won't come up. Like, I don't know. Tell me what I'm doing wrong in the comments. I've planted them before, had no problems. This year, I don't know if it's our weather. Here's a couple blueberry plants somebody gave us. It looks like a willow oak or a pin oak, not sure, growing in there, but you know, whatever. A couple more basil plants left. These are supposed to be honeydew melons, but they're not doing so hot. So, and those back there are eggplants, but I don't know. It looks like I'm gonna have to buy plants just to substitute. Part of life. One nasturtium left. I guess I could plant some more nasturtiums. Baby dogs, they are gone. We have one left. There's Scout, Cheyenne. They're eating a little. It's hot. They don't want to eat. I have a fan. I'm turning on them during the day. I'll turn on when I get off the camera. That one's already purchased. She will be going home this weekend. Cute little girl. She is fun. What made you mad? Strawberry didn't like something. Anyway, there's Acorn. That was one of the rabbit kits from this year. we will be keeping for breeding stock. That is, you don't like the camera shot? That right there is Hershey. This right here is my best mama rabbit we have. So, and that being Blueberry. These are some of Blueberry's kits from this year. Those are all male. Some of y'all may or may not like it, but a couple of those will be going to the freezer. One of these black ones will be staying for breeding stock. He is a buck, or all of them are bucks, but one of those black ones will be breeding stock. Now, we have rabbit kits. All of them piled up in the corner. They are 6 weeks old. They're just gonna get separated from mama. That right there is Blackberry. Right here, we have, what did I call him earlier? Strawberry, yeah. This is Raspberry. She is a doe. This is her first litter that she's actually raised. She's had some problems in the past. She had like 8 or 9 kits this year, but only 4 of them made it, but it's okay. It's unexpected to get 9 of them to make it, but I haven't sexed any of those yet, or any of these yet, so I don't know what they are. Some of them may be freezer, some of them may be breeding stock. But 6 weeks old. Right here is Midnight. He's breeding stock. And what do we got here? This white one is actually from Hershey. She's a pretty rabbit. I'm gonna keep her for breeding stock just because she's a little different. And that blue one right there is from Blueberry. Anyway, just giving you an update. Cat, get it. I saw a mouse in here last night. That's what's going on in here. We walk out here and get in the garden. More greens. I promise there are plants in the greens. That's okay. I'd rather my greens get eaten. I got cauliflower right here, broccoli over there, more cauliflower. Let's walk down. Ooh, cabbage. Look at that, cabbage. It's growing on. We have some squash over here. These are, oh, look at the bumblebees. That's all, honeybees. That's awesome. Pollinating. We won't be so bad. Anyway, those are spaghetti squash. More spaghetti squash. You see it coming up. Have some saffron squash over there. Some spaghetti squash. Watermelons, they're starting to get hot, and come on, it's their time of year to flourish. You know, we planted these. You saw the video a week ago. They're doing really well. And these are actually they're muskmelons, not cantaloupes, but there they are. Blackberry and raspberries. These are golden raspberries, yellow raspberries, whatever you want to call them. And actually, those will be ready this afternoon. This few, this big bush is our blackberry bush. I don't know, the dog tore up pretty much that this year, so I don't know that we'll get much blackberries, but we got raspberries in here. Let's walk around. There's some more golden or yellow raspberry, blackberry bush. They'll eat you up. See, this is the extent of our blackberries. They didn't do very hot, but those are wild. These are more blackberries, but they're not wild. They're turning red as we speak. And green beans. I said we'll have a plethora of those before long. There's some of the seed pods in there. They're doing awesome. Man, God is good. All right, what do we got here? Elderberries. I transplanted this one this year, so I don't think it's gonna put seeds on. I didn't even think this one was gonna produce, but it's producing berries. Look at that tree, elderberry tree. We use that for cough syrup and such like that. More raspberries. My kids come out here every day. Look at this. There's some raspberries that are ready. How about this? Trying to do this without getting pretty. Sunflowers, more raspberries. Here, I just wanted to give you an update. These are our carrots. Got some type of weed taking over the top of them. It's almost time to pull our carrots. They're about 6 inches long. Like a jungle out here. Like a jungle. There you go. Here's a better shot. But that's our carrots. Time to pull them and replant. Pull them up, replant, and have more in a couple months. Anyway, just want to give you an update. Who's in the... Hey, babies. But gotta mow grass. I'm kind of skeptical about mowing grass. We have no real rain in the forecast, and every time we do, it doesn't actually rain here. It rains everywhere but here. So anyway, just wanted to show you what we had going on. That's all I got for today. You'll see this video. I got one probably going to post tonight. You'll see this video in a day or two. As always, thank you for watching. Go outdoors. If you do right now when it's 100 degrees outside, drink water. Get you some electrolytes. Do it early, do it late if you got to do something outside. Check on the elderly and the young. Make sure they're taken care of. But thank you for watching again. If you're watching on YouTube, if you'll give us a big thumbs up, if you'll subscribe if you like what you're seeing, leave comments. Like I said, if you know what's going on with my pepper plants, I have no idea. Several varieties. It just ain't working out. But let me know. Facebook, if you're watching, like us, share us. And as always, we will catch you on the next video. Thank you.